I'm Amber George here at Provident Heights Elementary, and it's been a very exciting morning. I'm joined today by Mr. Pope and Mr. Pasalugo with Valero, and they are here to give us a little exciting information. Can you tell us what brought you on campus today?
Yes, every year the Valero Texas Open is held, and we've been a title sponsor since 2002, and the Texas Open is in San Antonio. And every year for the last 5 years, they've had record amounts raised for children's charities, and last year they raised $9 million in the 2011 Texas Open. And every year, employees are given the opportunity to nominate worthwhile charities, children's charities, to give back to the community. And that's where Mr. Ed Pasalugo comes in. He nominated some charities here locally, and we're here to present the check for $22,500 that this charity is receiving.
Great, that's exciting. Now, Mr. Pasalugo, can you tell me a little bit about why this organization was nominated and how it's near and dear to your heart?
There, for the last 4 years, I've been a lieutenant governor in Kiwanis, and Ken is in our club, and we deal with children. We have the BUGS programs in some of the WISD schools, and to me, you have to be able to feed the body so the mind will work. So this is really near and dear to my heart that I was able to nominate this charity for this type of a program because it's going to nourish our children and bring an awareness to the community what needs to be done in our community, because it's up to us.
I agree. And Mr. Murray, you're with the McLennan County Hunger Coalition, and can you tell us a little bit about your group's mission and purpose for those at home that might not know what you're about?
Yes. Our mission statement is unified to end hunger in McLennan County. So what that's saying is we believe that an entire community is necessary to get at this issue that's here. And so that's what we've been doing, especially related to child hunger, first with Waco ISD, primarily with Waco ISD and the summer nutrition programs, the summer feeding programs, trying to promote it, help them promote it within the community. And also a couple years ago began to work with them related to the whole business of backpacks with child nutritious certainly, and child-friendly food to give to children in Waco ISD. And then, when Pack of Hope, this organization, came along, it's natural that we would want to be as supportive as we can of what they are doing, because that's exactly part of our of what we are about. And especially, it's important, the word coalition, because it takes a coalition. It takes a number of different kinds of folks, organizations, people, congregations, to do something significant. And so we want to be part of anything like that.
And sometimes hunger is one of those silent things that go on. And how do you answer people that say, do we have a hunger problem in McLennan County? What is your answer for them?
Well, you know, a lot of times people look around and they see, and we hear the statistics about obese children, and you can go to Waco ISD, I suppose, and see your percentage of them. But what that's an indication of is the kind of food that they're getting is that will add to your obesity, but not necessarily it is not as nutritious. It does not, as Mr. Pasalugo said, feed the brain. We all know the statistics about preschool-age children who don't receive nutritious food. And where there's poverty, there's going to be hunger. And there's going to be the lack of securing nutritious food for people, because that tends to be more expensive when you start talking about fruits and vegetables, fresh fruits and vegetables. And so that's something we're very much aware of, and I don't think I have to beat that drum too much, but again, Waco is, I think, still the 5th poorest city in Texas. At one time, it was the 19th poorest city in the United States. And so when you have that situation, sadly, it's going to be children that are probably most impacted, because we also know that a lot of parents give up food at various times so that their children can be fed, but they can't secure the really good stuff. And so that's why we're committed to this.
And can you explain a few of the details on the $10,000 grant that you're issuing Pack of Hope today?
Yeah, this gift of $10,000, we decided, first of all, that they needed some immediate assistance. It would take a while to begin to put together a campaign that would talk to the community about a matching gift that they had received. So we've given them a check this morning for $2,000. And so there leaves $8,000 to be matched. And we're asking for the match, not just a dollar for dollar, but $2 from the community, from those gifts, and we will match that with a dollar. So the real potential here is about $26,000. And so that's how that came about. And as I said, because it was something that's been an interest of ours for a long time, it was very natural that this would be the first utilization of these funds that we so graciously received from Valero.
And now I'm with Jane Bounds, the president of Pack of Hope, and Cliff Reese, the Director of Child Nutrition Services for Sodexo. And Jane, can you tell us a little bit about why Pack of Hope formed and why weekend backpacks are necessary?
Well, Pack of Hope was formed to take care of children in McLennan County during the academic school year. There's lots of food pantries around that take care of families throughout the year, but nothing was targeted for children on weekends. So a child can get a hot meal during the school week, and they can get a hot meal during the summer, and they can get a breakfast every day at school. But there's nothing for these children on weekends and holidays. So we felt there was a wide gap that the McLennan County Pack of Hope could feed these children. And so we began from the ground up, building a board, building awareness throughout the community, and look where we've come.
And Cliff, since you're with Child Nutrition Services and you see daily the activities that are going on in the cafeterias, can you speak a little as a testimonial to the need that's present for our children on Monday mornings when they come in for food over the weekend?
I think one of the most apparent things that you see, especially when you come in on Monday morning, is that often these children haven't had any kind of nutritious food over the balance of the weekend. So they've received a hot meal on Friday afternoon. Maybe they've received a nutritious snack before they left school at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And then when they return for breakfast at 7:30 in the morning on Monday morning, often you'll hear stories about, well, I didn't have anything good to eat over the weekend. I ate chips, I had some soda pop, and I didn't have any kind of a structured meal or anything hot or nutritious. And what you'll see is, number one, is they'll come in and they're extremely hungry. And in some cases, you'll see children that are wanting 2 or 3 portions of a product because they haven't had a chance to eat for 2 or 2.5 days. And then you'll also see the impact it's had on them in the classroom. If they are not getting a nutritious meal, then often they're having difficulty focusing. They're having issues where they're asleep because they don't have anything in their body that's giving them energy to process and learn. And also you'll find sometimes you have disciplinary action or disciplinary issues as a result of that. So you hear all the time, and you can see it on the eyes of the children between Friday afternoon and Monday morning.
Now, not only Waco ISD is reaping the benefits of the Pack of Hope and the children that they're serving, 9 other school districts are receiving backpacks from Pack of Hope. Can you tell us how many children you're serving, and are there other children that could benefit from the program as well?
Right now, we're preparing 411 backpacks a week that are going out on Friday afternoons. There are actually over 25,000 children in McLennan County in the 18 school districts, of which 9 we're currently serving, that are actually in a need for food, that have some kind of a need from a poverty level. Either they're free or reduced children, which is where we receive our data from the school district. So right now we're just hitting a very small number. And so our goal as an organization is to be able to provide a weekend backpack program in every one of the 18 school districts, and then get to a point where we can address all those 25,000 children. So it's a huge goal, and we're right here, but that's what we're working for.
And this $10,000 in the matching grant is a great place to start. If you would like to learn how you can donate to Pack of Hope and help them reach their goal of $10,000, please go to www.packofhope.org.